In 1979, at age 19, Ann Wyland bought her first Morgan, Pine Haven Supreme, from Durrell Deshone of Pine Haven Farm in Saginaw, Michigan. She paid $1,000 in installments while working a minimum wage job. She will always be grateful to Durrell, as his generosity and patience made it possible for her to begin chasing her dreams. 10 years later, Ann felt driven to breed her own Morgans. She selected mares and stallions from admired lines, ensuring they reflected their pedigrees. Then, in 1996, she purchased Aquila's Miss B. Haven, a buckskin mare, and crossed her with Fiddler's Black River. 7 of their 8 offspring were either Palomino or buckskin, including Ancan True Colors, a Palomino colt who became her breeding stallion for nearly 2 decades. Ann chuckles when called a colorful Morgan breeder, feeling she just got lucky with a few blondes. As a self-starter, Ann relied on color genetic experts like Laura Benning and Suzanne Edmonds. Her veterinarian of 30 years, Dr. James Rooker, was also instrumental, sharing his knowledge and wonderful stories about trainers and Morgans of the 1950s and 60s. As a teenager, Ann admired Wasika's Nocturne for his beauty and disposition. Immortal Command, blending Nocturne and Bendon, was also a favorite for his athleticism and beauty. Fiddler's Black River taught Ann about correct hock movement and laid a strong foundation for her breeding program. And TB, Midnight Summer's Dream, influenced her program with its hard-working offspring. Ann also cherishes all the incredible mares in her program, holding each of them close to her heart. She loves Morgans for their spirit, intelligence, beauty, and willingness to please. They adore their people, and she loves how her Morgans all want to be lapdogs. Ann strives to produce beautiful, correct individuals with outstanding dispositions, focusing on Nocturne Bendon descendants. She enjoys the futurities, eagerly observing new foal crops, learning sires, and evaluating stallions based on their offspring. One of her most memorable moments with a client was when a man named George emailed her to purchase a weanling she'd advertised online. She was hesitant to believe him until a few days later the check arrived, along with a photo of himself with his World Championship belt. It was only then that she learned her new client was George Foreman. Although aiming for top-level competitors, Ann values any loving home for her horses, whether in show, breeding, trail riding, or as treasured pets. Ann and her husband Rob, a mechanical engineer, have been married for 39 years. Rob is the stable's fix-it guy, and the family helps with chores, hay season, and horse photography. Ann also values the many barn girls who've helped her out over the years. Yet despite her family's support, none are interested in training or riding. Ann jokes that she could buy and sell a half-dozen horses without anyone noticing. Ann has been a strong supporter of numerous Morgan clubs, serving in a variety of roles, and she has been a dedicated member of the American Morgan Horse Association for over 30 years. She has also enjoyed hosting several open barns, introducing the breed to the public, and believing, once you go Morgan, there's no going back. When asked what this award meant to her, Ann said, "I feel blessed. I feel recognized, and I'm grateful for that. I've always bred Morgans from the heart for me. That I've been able to share that passion with so many others is truly the greatest pleasure and honor." AMHA is pleased to honor Ann Wyland of Ancan Morgans with the 2024 Breeders' Hall of Fame Award.